Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today I would like to present the material about challenges among multilingual speakers of English. And before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Silviana Sholeha and I'm from Mataram University. And today I would like the presentation about challenges among multilingual speakers of English. There are three main contents in this presentation. The first one is definition of multilingual speakers of English. The second one is about challenges faced by multilingual speakers. And the last one is about educational impact. Let's try to the first materials about definition of multilingual speakers of English. Multilingual speakers of English are individuals who use and communicate in the English language alongside one or more additional languages. These individuals have acquired proficiency in English as a second or foreign language, allowing them to engage in various forms of communication, including speaking, listening, reading, and writing in English. Multilingual speakers of English can come from diverse linguistic backgrounds and may have varying degrees of fluency in English. They often use English for purposes such as education, work, travel, or daily interaction in multilingual and multicultural environments. These individuals navigate the challenges and benefits of being able to communicate effectively in multiple languages, with English serving as one of their primary means of communication. And the next materials is the challenges faced by multilingual speakers. There are three challenges that faced by multilingual speakers of English. The first one is grammar challenges, and the second one is communication challenges, and the last one is cultural challenges. Let's try to the first challenges is grammar challenges. There are five grammar challenges. The first one is verb tense. Multilingual speakers may struggle with the correct use of English verb tense as they might not exist or function the same way in their native languages. This can lead to errors in tense, agreement, and sentence structure. For example, I have visited Paris last year. It's incorrect one. And the correct one is I visited Paris last year, because the present perfect tense is often missed when a simple past tense should be used for a specific time in the past. And the next is articles e, and de. English use articles differently for many other languages, and determining when to use an, or de can be challenging for non-native speakers. For example, I want to eat an apple. It's incorrect, and the correct one is I want to eat an apple because A is a vowel. And the next is word order. Sentence structure and word order vary among languages. Multilingual speakers might transpose word or phrase when constructing English sentences. For example, she is always happy. It's incorrect, and the correct is she is always happy. This example seems correct, but multilingual speakers may struggle with word order in more complex sentences. And the next is preposition. Using preposition in, on, at, and etc. correctly can be tricky. The choice of preposition often depends on idiomatic use rather than strict rules. For example, I'm good in cooking. It's incorrect, and the correct is I'm good at cooking. Mispreposition is a common error, and the choice of preposition can vary between languages. And the last one is the subject-verb agreement. Agreement between subject and verbs can be challenging, especially in sentences with complex subjects or when the subject is distinct from the verb. For example, the theme are playing well. It's incorrect sentence, and the correct one is the theme is playing well. In this example, there is a subject-verb agreement error because theme is a singular noun, so it should be followed by the singular verb is. And the next challenges that faced by multilingual speakers of English are is communication challenges. There are several challenges that in communication challenges. The first one is language barrier. The most common difficulty is the language barrier. Differences in vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation can hinder accurate expression and understanding. And the next is pronunciation and accent. Native English speakers often have different accent and pronunciation, which can be confusing and make comprehension difficult. And the next is limited vocabulary. Non-native speakers may have a limited vocabulary, particularly in professional or technical contexts, which can restrict their ability to participate in specialized discussion. And the next is idioms or and slang. The use of idiomatic expression and slang in everyday English can be challenging for a non-native speaker to comprehend. And the last one is speaking speed. Native English speakers tend to speak at a faster pace than non-natives, make it difficult to keep up with the conversation. Let's try to the next challenges is cultural challenges. Cultural misunderstanding can frequently occur in the use of English due to differences in cultural norms, values, and communication style. Here are some common examples of cultural misunderstanding in English. The first one is direct versus indirect communication. In some cultures, communication is direct and explicit, while in others, it's more indirect and relies on subtle cues. Misunderstandings can arise when individuals from this different background interpret each other's communication style differently. For example, a direct request may be perceived as rude by someone from a culture that values indirect communication. And the next cultural challenges is politeness and formality. Politeness norms vary widely across cultures. Some cultures emphasize formal language and titles when addressing others, while others prefer a more casual and friendly approach. Using the wrong level of formality can lead to offense or confusion. And the next is body language. Gestures and body language can have different meanings in various cultures. For example, a thumbs up gesture is considered positive in many Western cultures but can be offensive in some Asian cultures. Misinterpreting body language can lead to misunderstanding. The next is nonverbal communication. Nonverbal cues such as eye contact, facial expression, and physical proximity can convey different meanings in different cultures. For example, avoiding eye contact may be a sign or respect in some cultures, but may suggest disharmony in others. And the last is dress code. What is considered appropriate attire varies across culture and context. Not misunderstanding can arise when individuals do not adhere to a dress code expectation, particularly in formal or religion settings. And the last material is about educational impact. Okay, there are two educational impact from challenges among multilingual speakers of English. The first one is a positive impact. Multilingualism often results in better language skills overall. Multilingual students may have richer vocabularies, better comprehension skill, and an increased ability to understand complex language structures. Multilingualism has been linked to the cognitive benefits such as improved problem-solving skills, creativity, and multitasking abilities. This skill can be useful in educational contexts, and multilingual students also have great career opportunities due to their ability to speak more than one language. And there are negative impact from this material is multilingual students may experience language confusion, especially if they are not proficient in all their languages. Multilingual students may focus more on maintaining their proficiency in their native languages than on learning new content in English. Students may perform poorly on tests not because of a lack of knowledge but due to language related challenge. And I think that's all from my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I'm sorry for there are mistake in my presentation. Goodbye and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.